What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here, and I want to welcome you to tonight's Profit Power Hour. Obviously, as always, very excited to have you here. We have our screen pulled up, but I'm not yet sharing my camera. I think that tonight's webinar is going to go hopefully a little faster than it usually does, because I have a very simple strategy this week to teach you something that really is going to require for me to lay out just like the blueprint and for you to go and implement this week. So um, I know that some people say I really love for you to condense some of your trainings to be shorter. Some of you like having having me on here for an hour to an hour and a half. So, but ideally, look, I do what I need to do to make sure that I teach you what you need to learn so you can have a better shot at success. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so everybody's piling in the room right now. Just go ahead and type in a 1 if you can see my screen. So you should be able to see the welcome screen where it says Profit Power Hour, Connect with Me, Shopify tools, fulfillment applications. So just go ahead and type in a 1 so my team can make sure that we are all good on that front. Okay. And if you're new here, I want to welcome you. We have had a lot of new members join in the last week to 2 weeks. I would say probably 300 to 400 new members have come in. We launched something on Facebook that it just blew up, and it brought in a lot of new students. We actually pulled it back a little bit because we try to throttle the amount of people that join each day, so my team can kind of just handle everything with the appropriate care. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my webcam and just say what's up to everyone. Okay, so we got this camera here on. I got one up there, one there, one there, and one there. So it gets kind of crazy. Okay, so we're right here. I want to welcome you, and I'm so happy that you're here. If you're a new member, this is a webinar series that I do every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. They are recorded. Sometimes we edit out certain private things. If I share some stuff on my screen that I don't want to be all over YouTube or anywhere else. So always try to show up live, because when you show up live, you're going to be here and you're going to see everything. So glad you're here. On the right hand side, you got all my social media. So I'll just kind of, I want to quickly run you through this. I do it every week, so I know that some of the students that are on board here are like, man, all right, here we go with this 5 minute spill. But we have a lot of new members. So first off, just simply make sure that you connect with me on social media. Social media is a way for you to kind of get a feel for my personal life. Shoot me DMs, really just connect with me. I'm very active on Instagram, very active on YouTube and Facebook. So those are the top three. And considering the fact that Elon Musk is buying Twitter and his bid has been accepted from what I've read, I'm probably going to start using Twitter a lot more, because that should be interesting to watch go down. But make sure that you connect with me. I kind of do different things on each platform, so it's beneficial for you to connect with me on each different platform. Like, for example, with YouTube, we're doing a weekly series now where I drop a video reviewing a viral product, the ad for the viral product, and the potential profit margins for that product. So you'll want to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get notifications and you don't miss out on any of that stuff. Then over here on the left hand side, we have our Shopify tools. So if you want to do some automated Facebook targeting, which is going to be beneficial for you, then boom, you got Interest Scout, our Facebook targeting tool. And then these other Shopify apps that if you go to these specific links here, you'll get discounts. They're private links. They're apps that I developed that for my company, for my Shopify store that you get to use, which can help you really boost your Shopify store. A lot of you already have these though. And then down here at the bottom left, we have our suggested fulfillment apps. Now, the number one pick is called Pillow Profits. That's the one with the shoe. And it's just simply because I've generated so much money using Pillow Profits that, I just had to tell you about it. I always have to tell everyone about it. It's made me a lot of money. It's made a lot of other people a lot of money. They're a great vendor. Shine On is another one, and then Zendrop, which we'll be looking at a product or two on Zendrop tonight as well. So the key differences here is these are all US based companies, okay? They're all US based fulfillment companies. Pillow Profits, however, fulfills from China, but they have this DHL ultra fast shipping, so it's literally almost as fast as US shipping times, but you have better profit margins. So just keep that in mind. So these links, amsecretlink.com, profitph.com, these are very specific links that you should go to when joining and signing up for these dropship vendors, because by being an Adrian Morrison student, a Profit Power Hour student, you're going to get some special benefits, and they track that through these partner links. And like Shine On sometimes does special product releases. Zendrop does special discounts. Pillow Profits does special things often. So make sure you go through those links. If you don't, you can still get access to their companies and dropship vendors, but you're going to miss out on a lot of free tools and free goodies and whatnot. So last but not least on this welcome screen is the link to start your own Shopify store. So if you go to profitph.com/Shopify, you'll be tagged as an Adrian Morrison student. You'll get the best deal possible with Shopify. Shopify is even going to send you some special goodies on my behalf, some special trainings and whatnot, because they essentially they endorsed me as a official commerce coach for their platform over the last year, and they work closely with me to monitor my performance as a mentor, my performance as an e-commerce marketer, and my students' performance, that go in and apply my teachings and trainings. So your success is my success, right? Your success is, success for my brand. And so I'm always on here trying to teach you how to do things the best way possible. And yeah, that's my link, profitph.com/Shopify. Okay, now last thing, if you're new, you should all have access to our portal. Now, our portal is a membership area called Access Adrian. And Access Adrian has a news feed for you, and then there you will be able to access any courses, software, Shopify apps that you have enrolled in through my company. But most importantly, for this particular webinar, if you want to access the recordings of these trainings, that remember, some things are probably edited out each week by my team, but if you want to access those, you come down, click on Profit Power Hour. That's going to bring you to this members area here. You click on webinar replays, and then you can go back and you can watch each replay. Don't let this become a crutch where you say, oh, well, I'm just not going to attend live, because I'm telling you, you miss out on a lot of stuff when you don't attend live. But I try my best to give you access to what I can via the recordings. And it would probably do you a favor and me a favor by clicking over my image here with your mouse and clicking subscribe. That way you get notifications when videos launch. And I just broke 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, so you can go back and watch the last 2 weeks replays, and that I think would be beneficial to those of you that are new. Okay, now what are we doing this week? What are we going to do this week? And why is this so important right now? All right, so what we're going to be talking about this week is really applying my rapid test technique to sizzling traffic. So you could generate sales, right? Revenue with your e-commerce store. And over the last 2 weeks, what I've done is um, I've walked you through this, what I call this drip method. And this drip method is a cheap way to create sizzling traffic for products that you're advertising. And it works like a charm. So I've said this the last couple of weeks, I'll say it one last time. Is a lot of you have been asking me, what's the cheapest way to get traffic? Adrian, how do I get the cheapest traffic that's out there? I want you to note that, there's a reason that a Ferrari's 300 grand and a Ford is 30 grand. Okay. So cheap doesn't always mean that it's going to generate sales. So what we're doing here is we are looking for the cheapest traffic possible that will give us Ferrari-like performance, right? So that's the goal here is how do we pay less but get more? And over the last 2 weeks, I've taught you a strategy called my drip method that creates sizzling hot traffic in any niche. And it is dead simple. So you're going to want to go back and you're going to want to watch that that replay of last week and the last. But for now, go over to our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/profitph. If you're not a member yet, join. It's free. You'll be able to rub shoulders with other newbies, 5, 6, 7, and even an 8-figure marketers in that group, which is pretty awesome. It's a amazing group of people that we have in there. And tell everybody to hop on the webinar because we're about to get started. We're going to jump in this. So, just come over to our Facebook group here and tell everybody to hop on the webinar. We're about to go over rapid testing. Now that we have things set up, I'm going to recap a little bit and we're going to get started. So I'm really excited about this. And I'm going to, for those of you that are new to the webinar this week, just do a short recap for you. Like I said, what we did is we went into Facebook over the last 2 weeks, and you could do this in 30 minutes, honestly. And we created a fan page for a niche. And the niche that we created a fan page for is called neck and back pain solutions. And this niche is huge because look, when you're selling something, you shouldn't have to sell it. You should market it. What does that even mean? Okay. Well, if you have to sell something, then you're doing it wrong. But if you're trying to generate sales and you can do so through marketing, then you're doing it right. The difference between sales and marketing is salespeople have to convince you to buy something that you didn't really want. It's the person that shows up at your door and knocks and tries to sell you a cleaning solution that you don't want or insurance that you don't need, so on and so forth. They have to really put in that work to convince you to buy it, and they interrupt you. With marketing, you figure out what do people want, what do people need, and how can I provide for them a solution to a problem. And we know that neck and back pain is it's a problem for most everybody, especially as we age. So we chose what's called an evergreen niche. An evergreen niche that always is going to have people that need a solution to a problem that's very important. Okay. This is a problem. When health is a problem, it is a priority. I'm going to say that again. When health is a problem, it is a priority. And when something's a priority, people will spend a bunch of money trying to find a solution, right? Relief, right? A fix for that problem. And in doing so, they'll experiment and they'll buy different things, right? So with back pain, we know that people are going to buy chairs, they're going to buy back stretchers, they're going to buy massage guns, they're going to buy infrared therapy stuff, they're going to buy neck pillows, they're going to buy neck massagers, just all sorts of stuff, right? And they'll invest a lot of money in it. So anyways, we started a back and neck pain fan page. All right, and I showed y'all how we go in and we share other people's content, and this will allow us to get traffic and serve people on the platform with great information that builds a relationship, that it builds a subconscious debt. And we went over that last week, so I won't go into it much more, but just simply by sharing content that's already there, it's free, but forcing it in front of the right audience's face, you create this subconscious debt from the consumer to you, from the customer to you. You're constantly running this page here, sharing all this great information, a lot of which they may benefit from that's free. And so when they see you running an ad from your fan page for a product, they're going to be more likely to buy it from you than they would from Amazon or another Shopify store or eBay or anything else, because they have a debt to you, a relationship with you. They want to give you business because they appreciate you. Does that make sense? Just go ahead and say yes if that makes sense. Raise two hands if that makes sense. Makes perfect sense, right? So that's the goal here, is to create these multiple fan pages that create this subconscious debt and relationship and trust from consumers, and also helps them solve a problem. And we went in, and as we post all of these videos and run traffic to this page, we create for ourselves these audiences, right? So these are sizzling hot customers. I'm gonna say that again, sizzling hot potential customers. So anybody that has visited our website, anybody that is engaged with our Instagram page or our fan page, right? So we will build these audiences. So every time somebody likes, comments, shares, visits your fan page, they go onto your targeted list. So instead of marketing to everybody in the world, sifting through all of the bad traffic to find the prime traffic, we are consistently, simultaneously, 24/7, 365, building sizzling hot targeted lists for back pain and neck pain. All right. And we can then target these people. And these are people that have that subconscious debt to our fan page or to our business, our trust or relationship with us, that want to support us. Does that make sense? Okay. And the way this is done, if you go back and watch last week's replay, is we built two different ads targeting two different ads that were targeting people that are in the back pain niche or audience, if you will. But we're just trying to get engagement and traffic. So these campaigns here, like this one. All right, hold on, let me refresh, because this hasn't been refreshed since last week. Voila, here we go. This should do it. Here we go. All right, so like this ad right here is essentially all it's doing is sharing other people's content, giving them credit, of course, and it's targeting people that are in the back pain, like experience back pain and whatnot. So this is what the ad looks like. We didn't have to create it, someone else created it. We're citing the source, we're giving them all credit. We're just sharing, we're sharing good content, right? And we're targeting people that we're targeting people that are looking for healthy habits, daily health tips. So a very big audience of people. All right. And I think it's like 15 plus million people or so, 15 to 17 million people. And so what this ad is going to do is it's going to create for us likes, engagement, traffic. It's not going to get us sales, right? This is a two-step plan. Step one is get attention and trust, traffic, right? And this is where you're building your list. And then step two is go in and build an ad marketing that product that you're advertising, which in our case here is a posture corrector. Let me pull it up. Okay. So we're marketing a posture corrector that we listed on our Shopify store. Here it is. Here's our ad. Okay. And essentially we're sending people over here to our Shopify store to purchase this product. Actually, it is this one right here. And we have it listed for $5 plus shipping and handling. So we'll make about $10. This is a very cheap product. We're going with the $5 flash sale strategy, meaning we sell a product for $5 plus shipping. So they really pay $10 for it. It's cheap. It generates a boatload of traffic for us, a boatload of sales for us. Now we know that we got people that are buying from us that are on our email list and all these things that have what problem? Back and neck problems, right? And so that's the idea behind listing it at $5. Now, that's not to say that you can't run ads marketing products in this niche that are 20, 30, 40, 50, 150, $200. People will certainly pay a premium for things in that health and wellness niche because it is so important. But staying healthy is how we survive longer and live longer and enjoy our lives longer. So people will pay a premium for this. But this is just a simple little product here. And so what we're doing is we've built this ad here in hopes that it's going to generate sales for us at a measly $5. All right, so we're using a viral $5 flash sale ad, but we're only targeting the people, right, that we originally had visit our website, engage with all those free posts that we put on our fan page, like that video about how to stretch and get rid of back pain. All these people that are socially in debt to us, right? Because are subconsciously in debt to us because we've been sharing all of this great content, right? That we didn't create, we're just putting it out there. We're resharing it, targeting it to the right people. And in essence, what we're doing here is we are filtering out the bad traffic, and we are then, I'll show you this from last week, right? These two other ads that are marketing the other people's free content right here that run on $1 to $5 a day budgets, they're filtering out like the bad traffic. They're putting all of the hot, sizzling traffic into our customer target list. So when we run this ad here for the posture corrector, we're probably more likely to get sales. We're paying to market to people that know us, like us, trust us, maybe have a little bit of subconscious debt to us, and are more likely to generate sales. Okay, got it. Formula's there. Go back, watch the last two replays. It's super, super simple. Now what we want to do is let's just say that this ad right here for this particular product doesn't hit, meaning it's not good. Like it's not generating sales for us. It's not very profitable. It's not guaranteed to be profitable, right? I mean, look, we're hitting the best traffic possible. That's without a fact. We're creating simultaneously a very highly targeted, hot, sizzling, list of traffic that we could always tap into day in, day out. Now that you've got this list being built, you don't take a product like this and say, please work, please work. Oh, it didn't work today. All right, well, tomorrow, please work, please work, please work. Oh, it didn't work today. And then do that for like 3 weeks. because that's stupid, right? You're going to lose money if you do that. Don't beg something to work that's clearly not working. Don't sit there and try to shove a square peg in a round hole, right? So at this point, let's hope that this thing pops off. And this is a very popular product. It's simple. A lot of people need it. A lot of people want it. We did research prior to launching this that gives us data that proves that this product has home run potential. This could be a rock star product, but might not like crush for everyone. So if that doesn't work, then what do you do? See, this is where a lot of people they're like, oh, I thought this product was going to be the one, and it's not. And then they just kind of they get lost. They're like I live at the beach, and sometimes I see like kids that get away from their parents on the beach, and you can tell, you can always tell when a little kid is lost on the beach because they're just like, there's all these people walking, forward, front of them, behind them, across from them, and the kid is like, looks like this, and he or she's looking around and just like frozen and don't know what to do, just looks helpless and frozen. It's always easy to spot, a kid that's got lost on the beach, and then someone helps them find their parents, which is usually like 30 feet away. Like they're really not that far away from their parents in most cases. And the same goes with ads, right? When an ad doesn't work and you feel lost, you're not really that far away from safety. You're not really that far away from being able to get back on track. So what you have to understand is that you have now a template. This is your template right here. It's built. This template is built. You've got 2 ads that are sharing viral content that generate traffic for you, like shares, followers, comments, tags, and get dropped into that bullseye targeted list. That's this list right here. There are the 2 ads are dropping people in the funnel. The good traffic's the bullseye, and that bullseye is these two lists over here, or these 3 lists that we created last week. It literally automatically puts them, all your visitors, all your top prospective customers in these 3 lists automatically, day in, day out. You don't have to do anything once it's set up. I showed you I set up last week. If you missed last week, go back, watch the replay, okay? Now what you do is you have this ad here, which is conversion ads, okay? So this one here, let me zoom in for you all, okay? So you have this one here that says posture corrector conversion ads. You're gonna let this run for about 2 to 3 days on a $5 to $10 budget and see if it pops off some sales. If you can't sell a $5 product to a bullseye targeted list of hot sizzling customers, we got a problem. That means the product is not going to be a banger for you. So what you have to do is you have to find another product, okay? And this takes us back to maybe a month and a half ago. We did a training called our $5 flash sale 20 days to profit strategy. And the goal was to find a product that could set you up for life, and become like that one life-changing product for you. And I do believe that we all have the potential to find that one product that is that life changer for us. And so what we did is we set up our battle plan. We need a hot product, we need a sizzling offer, and we need rapid testing. And in 20 days, I believe that if you follow this strategy here, okay, if you follow the strategy and you do it, that you should have a better shot, or you will have a way better shot at finding a product that's good, that generates sales, than doing it any other way, okay? So the 20-day plan is to test 10 products in 20 days. Now, we said, let's try to do $5 products, so really cheap products that are easy to sell. It doesn't have to be $5 products though. It could be 10, 15, 20. The strategy works for any amount. It's just easier to sell cheap stuff than it is expensive stuff. Would you agree? Yes? Yeah? Okay. Then to kill our losers fast and to scale our winners even faster. Now, you could do this across 10 different niches, or you could choose one niche and do 10 different products. I like to find one or two different niches and stay hyper focused instead of throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall. Like, I know that back pain, neck pain, and health is one of the best niches to be in because it's just it's a problem that everybody has eventually. They need a solution for it. So I would recommend that when you set this up, you just stay in your niche, stay in that one niche for 20 days as you test, because it's going to be more likely to break through if you do that. So day one, all right, you're going to launch a product, let it run for 2 to 3 days, all right. So day one, day two, on a $5 to $15 per day budget, depending on where you're comfortable. In day three, at the end of day three, you're going to make a decision to kill that ad or scale that ad. If it's profitable, then you're going to double your ad spend for the next day. So that means if you have a $5 per day budget, you spent 15 bucks and you've made, let's just say 30 or 40. Double your budget because you're only doubling your budget to $10. It's okay to double your budget. You're not really spending a boatload more money. Now, as you start to spend more money, if you're spending 100 a day, 200 a day, you don't want to double your budget. That's a bigger risk. But when you're talking about 5, 10, 15 bucks, not a big risk. If it breaks even, leave it alone and check back on it in 2 more days. Screenshot this. Take your phone out. Take a picture of this. It's a simple plan. Launch a product, let it run for 2 to 3 days on a teeny tiny budget. At the end of that 2 to 3 days, check it. Has it made money? Is it profitable? If yes, double budget. If it's lost money, kill it. Never look back. Don't beg it to work. If it broke even, let it run 2 more days and let's see where we're at because it's showing a little bit of promise. Make sense? Yeah? Now, that's where we're at. What we've done is we've gone in and we have created a traffic producing, like a very highly targeted traffic producing funnel right here with these 2 ads that are essentially promoting videos and whatnot about how to stretch and make your back feel better. Okay, these are always running. Let them run. You don't have to do it on $5 a day budgets. I get when you're newer, that could be feel a bit more expensive, but let them run and have enough time to create for you a big list. The bigger your list of targeted traffic is, the more likely you're going to get sales, right? And the more sales you can get. So these are going to stay the same. You can put them on $1 to $2 a day budgets if you want to, whatever you feel. Maybe the traffic one is on $1 and the engagement one's on a $5 budget, whatever. You can, whatever you're comfortable with, but these are the machines that are going to continue to replenish your funnel with targeted traffic. As long as these 2 ads are running here, they are generating engagement, traffic, prospects for you. And you're siphoning them out for the price of a Ford, but the people that you're siphoning out are going to hopefully perform at the level a Ferrari would. Does that make sense? You're paying less money to get potentially better results. That's why these 2 campaigns exist. This campaign is a fly-by-night rapid test campaign. Back pain, posture corrector, conversion ads. We're going to put on a $10 a day budget, let it run for 3 days or 2 days, If it hits, double the budget. If it loses money, kill it. If it breaks even, let it run for 2 or 3 more days. So let's just say that it doesn't hit. Let's just say that it doesn't make any money. Here's what I would do. I would kill the campaign by turning it off, right? So we would click this button here. It says turn off campaign on the left-hand side. We turn it off. But then we would come over here and we would hit duplicate. We would duplicate this loser campaign. Now, the reason that we would duplicate this loser campaign is because we want to reuse all of the same targeting, right? Because we want to target that bullseye targeted traffic. We're convinced that if this doesn't make money, it's just because the product in itself wasn't appealing to the audience, even if research showed it could be, right? So we'll want to go ahead and hit duplicate, and we'll duplicate it one time. And now we are going to put this as product number 2, okay? Now, product number 2 is not going to be a posture corrector. Product number 2 is going to be something completely different. It's going to be the next product that we rapid test. So everything else is going to stay the same. I mean, we're still going to target those audiences here, our engaged visitors and everything. All of that is, everything stays the same. The only thing that is going to change is going to be right here on this page, and it's going to be this product that I have in here that we're advertising, this thing right here. So what we do with rapid testing is we duplicate everything that we already had and we just replace the product. See, the template's there. All you're doing now is duplicating it. All the work's done. You're just changing out the product. So we're going to duplicate this for 20 days till we find out what product is going to hit, what product is going to make us some money, which brings us to day 2, right? Our product number 2, which we're going to do days 3 and 4. Same rules apply. All the same rules here apply. So when we duplicate our ad, we're just plugging in product number 2. Now, what is product number 2? Well, heck, if I know, let's go find one. All right. So we're in the back niche. We want to find products that are hot. So some of the products that we were looking at were these back stretchers, right? So these back stretchers here are pretty popular. I've seen them on TikTok. A lot of people are actually using these on TikTok, and they're recording the noise of their back popping, which is, there's this whole niche on Instagram and TikTok of people obsessed with watching like chiropractors pop backs and hearing like the crack. So, you know, this is a great potential product to add to our store, right? There's also, you know, these infrared blankets or infrared cushions that you can wrap around you that can help you, but you can see these are a bit more expensive. There's the massage guns, which are, you know, awesome. And look, I'll tell you right now, I'll show you actually right now. Let me just pull this up. Hold on, I'm going to show you right now. I got one. Look. Look at this bad boy. This thing is crazy. It looks like it's going slow, but that thing is going so fast. And I put it on my neck, my back, everywhere. I'm sure that was loud. But I paid a lot of money for this. Why? Because I work out hard. It's good for therapy. I got knots in my back, and it's great for pain relief, right? So people will spend a lot of money. I bought the best one. I said, you know what? I ain't screwing around. Like when I got back pain, it sucks. I'm miserable. I want the most expensive one I can buy because I associate quality with price. As shallow as that may seem, I ain't taking any chances when it comes to relieving back pain and muscle pain. I want the best. Wouldn't you agree that if you were in pain, you would want the best? Yes? That's why these things sell, okay? They sell because they relieve pain, and when you're in pain, you'll do just about any damn thing you can to relieve it, and you don't care how much it costs. If you can afford it, you're going to get it, right? So these are great product to throw into a rapid test, even though they are more expensive, and the profit margins on them are pretty sexy as well. Then, there's this back brace right here. Now, how do you choose another back or neck product that would be number two? Well, here's my advice, and if you were on here a couple weeks ago, you already know this. I do not advise finding one product at a time, then running the ad for 2 to 3 days, and then being like, oh, shucks, it didn't work. Now let me do a whole nother day of research. No, you don't want to do that. Get all the research done first. Have a list of products that you want to pop off over the course of 20 days first. It's just 10 products. So you can find them in one day. Take one day, look around, find a list of products, put them in order, and say, all right, this is going to be product one, product two, product three, product four. So when you launch your ad on Facebook, in 2 days, when you look at the results, whether they're good or bad, you already have product number two ready to go. Pop it off, duplicate, insert product number two, boom. 2 days later, review results, duplicate, insert product three. And if you do this for 20 days, you can test 10 products to bullseye targeted traffic, and you're more likely to find that one life-changing product, right? That one big winner that you can scale. But when you're doing product research and you don't have someone like me who just, is really good at this to tell you exactly what to do each day, how do you figure out what products should you be advertising? What product should be in the top 10 that you're going to rapid test? Okay. Well, there are a couple of things that we could do. So number one is Zendrop, which is a company that replaces AliExpress. We know one thing about Zendrop. If there's anything that you should know about Zendrop, it's that they don't waste time putting crap in their inventory selection. If it's in here, it's because it's proven to sell. If it's in here, it's because they have data that they've already done research on that supports the fact that it has home run potential. So why did I invest in Zendrop? And why do I recommend Zendrop so much? It's because of what they're doing for you on the back end that you don't even know that's happening. All of these things that are here right now are here because they show promise. Zendrop ain't in here putting stuff up here that you can put on your store that doesn't get you success, because if you don't have success, they don't have success, right? So I always like to come in here and look at the newest products that are added, because if it's new, then that means it's on the rise. Yes, it's on the rise. And it's just as fate would have it, like it's complete coincidence. But there's always going to be some sort of back pain reliever stuff, neck pain reliever stuff. Like here's a neck support pillow that's up here. This would fit the $5 flash sale model. But I saw this, and this is one of those things that will definitely have the wow factor in ads. It is a negative pressure cupping tool. Okay, so this is an electric cupping therapy massager tool. And cupping, if you don't know what it is, it looks crazy, it looks weird, feels kind of weird, but it relieves a lot of pain. Chiropractors do it, and it legit gives you so much relief. So this is a product. They're $6 to $11 depending on like if you're going to get them shipped, international, or you want express shipping. It's going to be a bit more expensive. I believe that people would pay more money for this because it is a really awesome tool. And what I love about this is that this right here, a lot of times people might want to order more than one, right? They might want to have 3 or 4 of these because they might be cupping different areas of their body at one time. Like you'll notice the different spots over here on the back. There's 6 spots. Well, it's going to take you 6 times longer to do this if you only got one. So what I love about this is it is a cool product, really neat, easy to use. It has hot compression, massage therapy, gua sha, whatever the heck that is, I don't know, and then a cupping ability. People are probably going to buy 3. 2 to 3. I would be willing to bet that the AOV on this is 2 to 3. I haven't sold it, so I can't tell you, but I'd be willing to bet that it's 2 to 3 cups. And your product cost is $6 to $11. Easily could sell each of these for $19.99 or $24, $25 because of what it does in the multifunctionality. And to go to a chiropractor to get this done or a therapist to get this done is going to cost a lot more than 30 bucks, right? It's going to be, it could be $150 visit to a massage therapist just to have it done once. So there's also a savings value in here for you to take into account. So anyways, we could easily add this to our store. So I can say, you know what, I want to add this to our store. Let's add it to our import list here. Okay. Now I can come up here to my import list, and there it is, electric cupping therapy massager. We would obviously want to do a little bit of research, like look on Amazon, see what this product is selling for before we like really put a price on it. But just to kind of give you an idea, they will automatically give you a suggested price. But if we're doing like the express shipping and stuff, we're going to need to price this up a little bit more. So what we would want to do is we would definitely want to come in here and we would want to change this price here so we could generate more profit. So let's just say our goal was to generate off of this, 100% profit. Then we could put that in here. It's going to put our price up to 31 bucks. Our profit per sale be 15. They're going to buy 3 up, 2 to 3. So we're making $30, $45 a sale. And then we're going to import this to the store. So this is what's cool about Zendrop. All right, so this would be, let's say, product number 2 that we rapid test for 2 to 3 days. Now this product is on our store. It's being imported right now. So you could see here on the left-hand side, it's on our store. I could go view it on Shopify. Let's check it out real quick. It's that simple. The template's there on Facebook. All we got to do is import this to our store, price it, plug it in. See what I'm saying? It's not hard to do. So now here it is. It's listed on our store. Okay. And depending on what color they want, what model they want, it'll be a different price. All the images are here, and all the different colors are here. So yeah, it's this is a 6-speed. There's a 12-speed. So depending on if you want a 6-speed or 12-speed, it's going to be more or less. The description is all here. Everything is here for you, right? Done. All right, there we go. Product number 2. But we like I said before, we don't want to do this, one at a time every 2 days. It would serve you better if you just went ahead and found 10 to 15 products in one sitting. So honestly, I got lucky. I went up to Zendrop, and it just so happens that today one of their newest viral products is something that is in the niche that we're looking at. And if we scroll down, we'll see this neck pillow somewhere down here, right? This neck pillow would be something that people would buy, and it would work with the $5 flash sale as well. But what if Zendrop doesn't, what if you're not using Zendrop, and what if Zendrop, moreover, doesn't have something that is going viral right now that they suggest in your niche? Well, it's okay. There are other ways for you to discover what's working right now. So for example, one thing that I really like to do is go to Etsy. And when I go to Etsy, I want to show you something. I love Etsy because I look at Etsy as a search engine. And I like to perform these, like what I call the Etsy sneak attack, where I look at what other people are selling and all that good stuff. So let me just show you what I do on Etsy real quick. Doesn't always give me what I want and what I need, but oftentimes it will. So if I come over here to Etsy and I go up here to the search bar and I type in back pain, it's going to show me what the most related searches are for back pain. So back pain pillow, back pain relief, stretcher, SVG sticker, acrylic. So like here's back pain stretcher. So it's going to show me that off the bat, these stretchers are obviously pretty much, they're pretty popular because you could see a lot of them that are for sale. You can also come and click on some of these, like this one here, that's $50.95. And you can look to see how many sales they've had. you can look to see the reviews. This is exactly what I needed, even better than I anticipated. They sold this bad boy for 50 bucks. Yo, you can get this thing off AliExpress. What were we looking at it for? For $6.29, and on the high end, 13 bucks. And people on Etsy are paying legit $50 for it. So that's wild, right? So you can look at some of these, and there'll be more of the $14. But look, here's one that's at $49.99. Here's some solid back, lower back pain thing that's got spikes all over it. So this will, on Etsy, will give us an idea of some of the things on Etsy that are selling. Here's the the neck hammock or whatever. And the way that we identify it is by looking at reviews. Like this posture corrector right here, it has 1,259 sales from this particular store. And you could see all of the reviews here, and you could see that they're 2022 reviews. These people say that they have terrible customer service. So that doesn't mean that the product wasn't good. The person still bought the product, right? Apparently they just didn't, they maybe sent them a broken one or had a slow shipping or whatever it was, right? So that's one way to do it. Another thing that I like to do, and this is like legit one of the oldest tricks in the book, but I still love to do it, is I like to come over here to watchcount.com. This has been around forever. It even looks like it's been around forever. But watchcount.com essentially spies on eBay products. It's completely free for you to use this, by the way. And you type in a keyword, and it's going to show you all of the products relevant to that keyword and how many people are watching it, meaning they've saved it, they're looking to bid on it, looking to buy it, which gives us a really good indication of popularity of a product. So if I type in neck pain, okay, it's going to show me that this electric neck massager here has got 1,523 people watching it. So that means that there are legit 1,500 people on eBay right now watching this product to potentially purchase it. And it is live and for sale right now. This therapeutic electric heat pad, 600 people, 583. So automatically, I think we can see something that stands out. A lot of these are 200, 300, 400. This product here is a product that has 3x the amount of people watching it. So we could come over here to AliExpress. We could type this in, and voila, here we go. So we've got a couple of different options, one for 10 bucks, 14 bucks, right? We got the more expensive ones. There's one for 6 bucks. So, choose which one you want to. You want to go for more profit margin or better quality or more options. So right out of the gate, we just found another product. So just in about 10 minutes, I found 2 products that are really hot. Actually 3 products that are really hot between Zendrop, Etsy, and Watch Count, right? So you could see how in less than an hour, you could have a list of 10 products that you have scheduled to test over 20 days using my rapid testing formula. It's really that simple. There's nothing else to it. Again, you can also go over to TikTok. I love going to TikTok and searching for different gadgets and whatnot that are being advertised there. I'm not logged in TikTok, so I can't show you, and I don't know my password off the top of my head. So, but if you go type in neck pain or back pain there, then you'll find some different things. Again, over here, watch count, you might want to try out like back pain. Okay, here we go. 1,600 watchers on electric stimulation massage. Double pull lumbar support, 1,300 watchers. 1,200 watchers for this foot massager, leg reshaping weird thingy. You got 800 people looking at this table that lets you hang upside down. So listen, there's so much potential here for you to build a list of products that could go in your 10-day plan. And what I want you to know is the 20-day plan it's simple. In 30 minutes, you could find 10 products just using Zendrop, Etsy, and Watch Count, among other tools and research methods I've shown you in the past. You can find 10 products that right now show promise. And you want to try to find some that are cheaper because it's easier to sell the cheaper stuff. But in niches like the back pain niche, people are paying a lot of money for this stuff because they want something that's good. And then day 1 through 2, you launch something, review results. Then day 3 through 4, product number 2, then product number 3, then product number 4, all the way down to the last day, the 20th day. You're at product number 10. So now in 20 days, you have launched 10 different products that show home run potential. And you have launched these products to a sizzling hot audience in Facebook that you built, right? These are people, these aren't random people that you're stopping in the streets. These aren't random people to whose door you're going up to and knocking and trying to sell them a back massager. These are people that have interacted with your fan page. They've interacted with, where'd my fan page go? I know I have it over here somewhere. Yeah. So they've interacted with your fan page and they have interacted with the videos. They've liked it, shared it, commented, they've tagged it, they've followed it, whatever. And they are your ideal customer, right? So you're marketing to the people, right? The very people that you typically would pay 10x to get to and waste a bunch of time to get to. When you use our drip method with a 20-day rapid testing calendar, then you can really start to pop things off. Like you really can get some momentum, right? So you got this 20-day plan and you've got, you're using viral content for free on your fan page to generate likes, comments, shares, and views. And then all that you're doing is you're running teeny tiny little $1 to $5 ads to that viral content, other people's content, user generated content, right? You're running little ads to these viral videos, which is going to skyrocket engagement. And it's going to build you thousands, tens of thousands, 100,000+ people on your list that you can always target. So when you want to go sell something expensive like this, you don't have to cast this big old wide net in the ocean and travel for 100 miles, pull the net out only to find you caught everything but what you wanted, right? And you have to throw it all back. What you have to do here is, or what we're doing here is we're still casting that wide net, right? But we're doing it without paying the premium, all right? And we're getting the cheapest traffic possible and siphoning out all of the bad traffic, building a bullseye targeted premier list of customers. And then we are launching a product every 2 days to them for 20 days until they tell us which one's the best. So till we find one that makes money, or 2 or 3 or 4 that make money. Maybe 9 lose, 1 wins. One product that wins is worth far more than the losses incurred on 9 losers at a little $5 a day budgets, right? So that being said, this is how you make it work. It is a very simple game plan here. And the template is built, it's ready, it's done for you. Once you do it once, it's all there, right? Remember, these 2 ads right here that I've check marked, they're always running because they are that net or that siphon or that filter that's getting you the cheapest traffic possible, pulling out the best of the best of the best for you, creating a customer list of people that have a subconscious debt to you because you've given them good value. And then these ads here, product number 1, product number 2, product number 3, they're like retargeting all of those people that are your ideal customer. You're going to pay the premium price for these ads, right? Because you're telling Facebook, hey, I want sales. And when you tell Facebook you want sales, they charge you a little bit more for the traffic because they're going to find you the people that are more likely to buy. So that's a good thing, right? It's a great thing. But the point is that you're not casting a wide net when you're paying that premium for traffic. You are bullseye targeted. So you know that if you pay a premium for traffic to get sales, that you're getting the best traffic and you're not blowing money on a bunch of junk. That's what these other two ads down here are for. They're going to give you the cheapest traffic on Facebook, and they're going to get rid of all the bad, give you the good, and then you come in behind and you clean up with the products that you're advertising, targeting that good traffic. Somehow I still managed to go an hour. I thought I was gonna go like 40 minutes, but here we are, an hour and like 42 seconds in or something. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this training. And look, if it didn't make sense to you, it's okay. It's totally fine. Listen, we're here every week. We go over this stuff every single week. You have all the replays available to you in your members area. If you're new, you came in at the butt end of like a 4-week little series that I did. You can go back and watch all of it. Point is you're going to see, you've seen that I've helped create a plan for everybody, a blueprint. You can copy and paste over and over and over and over again, duplicate it, clone it, and keep plugging products into, hit the best traffic for the cheapest price until you find a winner, and then scale it to the moon. All right. So that's it for tonight. I love you all. I wish you all a ton of success. I'll see you next Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST on the Profit Power Hour and in the Facebook group in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll go in there, choose a random winner that made a post during the webinar, and they'll win $100 cash prize money. All right, so a lot of love. I wish you all good health and a lot of success this week, and be here next week. Don't miss it, because we have more epic training coming to you. Good night, y'all.